to be on my...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 50. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is RG3. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. That's returnable now for Smith.
Now that's the kind of his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 47 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this an set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Griffin's throw here complete to Kelsey. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Griffin. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair. That's the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Touchdown, Vikings. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out. It's about set to begin this drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And my goodness, he took a knee in the end zone. That's a safety.
About it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a return. A scoop and score for the Vikings.
No limits on what this lead could become.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return.
And down to him. They'll try to sneak with Griffin. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard.
Well done.
They'll run for it with Robinson. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. There he goes, right side. Absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up down tonight. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. They'll try and run for it. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else? And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no trouble.
How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And a missed tackle there.
Second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll take this across the 25 before.
And they get one here in the passing game.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Once again, Griffin. He's got a man. It's Chad Johnson. On the move past the changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Griffin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's only going to make it to the 13. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just throw it downfield and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Final play of the half, it's Griffin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Right here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded just outside the goal line.
In this position, trying to get back into.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. And no idea why they... And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Julius Peppers, his 2nd section. An avalanche, it's coming right on top of him. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, and this is going to wind up.
Hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. At the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around. And it's going to
put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And it's a matter, really, of the rich getting richer. They built a big lead already. Now tack 2 more. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I believe in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded right around the 8.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
To begin this drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. As they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Griffin Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fourth down. Here's RG3. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken in at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back
set to begin this drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue.
But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And a less than desirable return.
Special teams, that's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Back to the air. RG3 after the pick six. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete.
They've been unsuccessful all night.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 8. And he's going to be taken down. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here. And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right
They've
now?
got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look.
Now Jackson.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This unit as they run up and send this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a straight
Points on the board.
on first down. Griffin. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. Throwing again on second down. Griffin throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Here's Griffin. And this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Griffin will throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
This has been
Here's Griffin to throw. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss.
No check.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. From the 1. Lynch up the middle. And they are going to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 4th quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From just shy of midfield, Griffin. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And
They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. He will push his way down to about the 14. The sneak good for two, but it's still going to set up a third down. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you force turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you.